Hey, this is Rohit Budhiraja. So you've been told that you snore during your sleep, you don't have refreshing sleep, you're tired all day long, you're worried about something called sleep apnea. So how do you know for sure whether you have sleep apnea or not? The way to do that is what's called a sleep study. A sleep study can be done at home and it can be done in the hospital. For the home study, you generally take a small device home. It consists of a belt which measures your breathing throughout the night, a small cannula which goes in the nose, which again measures your breathing, a small probe which goes on your finger which measures your oxygen level, and a recorder records everything. You put that on one night and by morning it will tell us how many times you stop breathing, how low your oxygen went with that, and whether you have sleep apnea or not. The other way of doing the study is you go and sleep in the hospital for one night. In that case, your breathing is measured in a similar way, but with a little bit more reliable, more heavyweight equipment. But in addition, they put some electrodes on your head, which tell us about your sleep quality, whether you go into deep sleep, whether you get any dream stage of sleep or not. In addition, they put electrodes on your arms and legs, which measure any movement of the arms and legs during the night. Some people have what's called periodic leg movements, where they'll kick their legs all night long. And that is something easier to detect in an in-lab sleep study. Also, they put an electrode on your chin, which tells us whether your muscles relax adequately or not. So in most people, both those studies are good studies. The sleep lab study gives us a lot more information. The home study is more convenient. You can sleep in your own bed. People who do require an in-lab study for sure, people who have significant lung disease, people who have heart disease, people who have neuromuscular disorder like ALS or myotonic dystrophy, people who have periodic leg movements who've been told that they kick during their sleep, people who've had seizures and there's a concern of seizures during sleep, people with heart failure, people with history of stroke. In all those conditions, people may have some other associated phenomenon apart from sleep apnea, and that's why an in-lab study is better in those cases. Any questions, feel free to ask me. All right.